can't believe I'm actually going live right now. But, oh wow. Mm-hmm. What's up, you guys? Whoever's in the house. Hey, Robert, Louie. I didn't really tell anybody I was going live today, as I usually do it Wednesday, but I thought I would just, this was gonna be an actual mukbang, but I decided what the hell. Louis, what's going on with you? Robert, how are things hanging? I've got what I'm calling breakfast at dusk. Scrambled cheese eggs with some ketchup, some crispy bacon here. I hope it's crispy. My meatless sausage. And several biscuits that I'm probably not going to eat, but because I like to fix my biscuits at once. And if y'all would not mind hitting that thumb up button for me. Oh, no blood eggs because I ran out of jelly. But I can make the eggs. I got some on my corner of my mouth. I can make them a little bit bloody. Let me try one of these breakfast pastries. These are not bad to be meatless, and I didn't even season them or anything. Actually, really good. I baked the bacon. What are you guys up to? Are you guys working? Are you able to watch? Or are you not able to watch? Or you're out and about? Yeah, good luck, Louie. Well, you have to admit, Robert, at least it is a little bit early, right? Thanks, Louie. I typically don't eat my biscuits like this, but I don't want to eat that many of them, and I want to kind of save them. Just pouring some maple syrup on them. They've already been buttered. I literally just got done. That's a good old sausage. Hey, Jay, on your lunch break. Well, thank you for popping in. I like catching people on their breaks or when they're having dinner or something. Why are you hanging? What is that? I know it's nothing bad, but no, it's actually pretty good. Hey, Matt. Whiskey, right? Getting ready to cook, but I had to drop it. Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate that. What are you cooking? Yeah. Here's my take on the coronavirus. And I would suggest this for anyone else who's been, okay, that's enough fucking ketchup. I can't do that. Who's been kind of gripped by all of the media news over it. Fact or facts over fear and paranoia and propaganda and politicization. Facts and information first. Get facts. Because honest to God, all the toilet paper and water and hand sanitizer in the world it's just a safety measure, a precaution. It's not going to stop you from getting it. First of all, if you've gotten a clean bill of health from your doctor, you're probably not going to get it anyway, as it seems to strike elderly and people with compromised immune systems. So when I see these young people, with masks on and whatnot, and then the stores are crazy with, oh Jesus, that's my cousin. When I see these stores, limit 4 of like, it was an Aldi's and they had signs everywhere on different products, limit 4 per customer, limit this amount per customer. It's like, I honestly feel like people need to calm down. Like, perhaps, maybe there are people in your family that you're, concerned about. But stockpiling and just, think of what it's putting the stores through. And then how they won't be able to help their customers should the word come down to your community that there really is a crisis happening in your community. The people are doing this in communities where the impact isn't either even there or it's low. So that's kind of my thing. I want to listen to the World Health officials and not our government, not our president, not anyone that he's cherry picked to kind of be the spokesperson this week for it. No. Now, if you're in Italy, I get it. Okay. This is just me, my opinion. People, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. But get information first, and not necessarily through television media. I have nothing against the media, but if the media has World Health officials on, I want to hear what they have to say because they are on the front lines of dealing with the virus. I know like a lot of people get really triggered by, hearing the death tolls and stuff like that. But it's rehashed daily. Like, quit telling us about how many people are now dead every hour on the hour, and tell us what updates we can expect on a vaccine or something like that. Otherwise, the world is a germy fucking place. Kids alone carry fucking germs. And now it just seems like everybody wants to wash their hands when just, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was talking about I was in the bathroom at my job and I'm doing number two, and a guy went in and took a piss and didn't even wash his hands. It's like, that was just 2 weeks ago. Really, sir? Billabong mat. Someplace, I don't know who, I heard about it on The View. They were selling fucking hand sanitizer for $250. Yeah. They need their ass kicked. All right, Jay, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Hey, Luke. So people need to, when they say in your community, hey, you know what? We're closing some schools. Somebody at the school tested positive for the virus. We want to take the precautions. If they're not saying that in your community, knock it off. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not, talking really to any one of you or anyone else that will watch this. People just need to not be gripped by such paranoia. Get your information first, Now, when somebody in the building has been, has tested positive for it, if we find out about it, yes, okay, fine. What's the next step? But if I can't go to the store and get the things I might need because somebody has stockpiled a whole bunch, what you gonna do? You gonna walk out your house first thing tomorrow morning and get hit by a semi. The fuck is all that 400 bottles of hand sanitizer gonna do for you then? That's my point. Hello, Michael. Yeah, and you see, I see it already. People kind of gripped by fear. Under their it's kind of like grace under pressure, but I can see it. Not like people in Chicago are overtly friendly. But, people are acting different. I'm having this guy at Taco Bell was asking for my food. He spat and talked. And now I'm kind of like, yeah. And he probably has not been tested for anything. He was probably not of the, didn't fit the profile of the people who, I guess, are likely to test positive for it. But, I mean, the fact that you got some spittle on you is pretty gross, but. Luke, well, that's a good point. I mean, I hadn't even heard of that either. I've heard about how some people have recovered, but I don't hear. I've never heard the actual number. So that part is interesting. I was just telling them, Luke, because somebody had mentioned the coronavirus, and I was just giving my take on it that people are responding in a they're responding in fear, you know, fear and paranoia, and I am advocating and advising, if I may, that people get facts first, facts and information. I don't want to come off like the media is full of shit, because there are some aspects of the media that are doling out actual facts, that are not trying to grip people in fear. Television media, perhaps, maybe, but read. Nothing wrong with going on. I think the app I have is called Flip Mode or something. I've mentioned it before, but I don't know why I'm spacing out on the name. Y'all excuse me for a minute. Read first. Don't be so gripped. Am I going to actually eat all this? I hope not. That's not the plan. Read up on stuff, what the health officials are saying in your local communities, globally. Listen to them. Like, but honest to God, like you're, live at 9 or live at 5 or whatever, visual media, sometimes it's sensationalism, where I like to just read a fact. And just give me the update on where y'all at with test kits. Where are you all at with, dispensing, being able to dispense these test kits to at least the communities, or are we ready? Should something happen here? There was a person, a student in a school here in Illinois that tested positive. So the head of CPS schools or whatever, she got on and was talking about the precautions that they're taking, and dealing with the parents, and because that is a big deal. If you're talking about the kids closing down the school, then what kind of curriculum are the kids going to have? And this school dealt with a lot of it was a unique situation because they deal with special education students and staff. So give me the update on where y'all at with the virus. I don't want to know about the death toll or anything. Let me see something. I'm scrolling back, y'all. Hey, Gigi. Oh, thank you. I didn't mean to preach, but what's happening, Brandon? And what you say, Michael? Wasn't on me. Brandon, I had to send that camera back, or sent it back today. I mailed it, sent it back UPS. I'll get another one. More about that later, though. It wasn't on me. It might have gone on the food box or something, so I didn't touch it. Okay. The media job is to talk up anything people want to see. So coronavirus is what people want to read, what they dramatize it. Well, wash your hands and stay away from crowds. You'll be all right. Okay, and this is the thing. How you gonna stay away from crowds? Because I'm gonna tell you what. A conspiracy theorist would easily think, oh, they, concocted this shit. The government concocted this shit to keep folks from voting. Now, that might be far-fetched, but I'll tell you what. My black ass is going to vote next Tuesday. I don't give a fuck. And here's the other thing about that. They're talking about potential low voter turnout and all of that. You can do the shit online. They tell you. So you can mail your vote in, or if you don't do it online, mail it in. I will beat my ass in my neighborhood at the polling place. Fuck what they talking about. Sorry for my language. I'm not gonna be, tonsil tickling these people, French kissing them or anything, or spitting in hands and doing high fives. And truth be told, I don't like that many fucking people anyway. I mean, present company excluded, of course. It's been pretty just kind of low key and mellow. I'm gonna have to. I've made an appointment to go to the dentist, but it's not until the 31st. And my problem is I don't have health insurance, so I'm paying out of pocket, self pay, and it's going to be $250 for an exam and a cleaning and something else. She said, X-ray. I don't know if that's really high, but it's a lot of money for me. But I'm going to do what I can do because it's my health and it is worth it. My feeling doesn't seem to be, depending on what I do, if I take something or if I gargle or if I take an Advil or something, the pain goes away, but it's temporary. So there is a bigger problem, I think. It's probably gingivitis. I hate to tell so much personal stuff, but I mean, that's the real. I haven't been to a dentist in years. And I, figured, hey, as long as I'm brushing and gargling and everything, I'll be okay. Oh, my cousin is getting on my nerves. He does not know that I'm live. He's texting me. But anyway, yeah, so I am, I might try to do some more homework to see if I could get this dental office has a sliding scale. But, well, if they had a sliding scale, then that wouldn't be, they don't know how much I make or anything like that. So I don't know. But anyway, that's what's up with me. I'm fine otherwise. I know right here, is what they called, I think, a submandibular gland. And now I don't feel too much pressure. But I did take some Mucinex, cold congestion headache medication. That might, but last week and a little bit this week, it was kind of tender to the touch. It may have been swollen. It may be all connected. I'm amazed at what your teeth are connected to. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. That's what's going on. I'm trying to just kind of not panic. But I feel like I don't want to wait too long. I want to kind of get it over with. But coming out of that money and then rent is coming up, it's kind of, I hope that Google check is kind of decent because I really need it right about now. Okay. Who was that? That was Brandon. I'll text you later, Brandon. He said, I'm ready for the apocalypse. I'm sorry that I'm taking a while to read y'all stuff, but I am. It's an article that says everything you need to know during a virus outbreak. Then they say pay for a subscription to read this. What flip mode? What is the name? Flip something. That's the name of the app. Find it on your phone. I am telling you, anything you want to maybe are interested in, from fucking archery to astrophysics to whatever, find it and download that app. Such a better way to get your news. My coworker told me about it, and I want to scream it from the mountaintop. I don't believe in most conspiracy theory stuff. I do believe this virus deserves respect as an illness. Yeah, I do too. It is the media. But I do want to make clear, I think some media has it right and some do not. I don't know, would you television media, cable news, probably not. But if we can call, news outlets like, not news outlets, but print media or something you can read, they've got it right. Or go on to there are certain outlets out there that I feel like I can trust that are not trying to sensationalize everything. Like the British news, the BBC, everything they do was fucking pristine. I love it. I love it. I don't watch it often, but they have the right idea. They're not trying to send people into paranoia. Well, you can't send them into paranoia, but I can't eat them. Well, yes, I could, but I don't want to. I want to read comments. That's what I want to do. My greatest fear is a dentist waiting room. Oh, Lord. As a tech that works with the public, I've been buying hand sanitizer, gloves, and lights for the past 6 years. Ow, I can't find it at the store. Yeah. No, everyone's not hitting the thumbs up button, but that's okay. They are engaged in the chat, I guess. Luke, I absolutely know what you mean. I deal with sinus issues often. I may never sound congested, and sometimes I might sound like it and I don't realize it, but I can feel it. Air pressure. I deal with that thing a lot. When I go to bed at night and sleep with my, CPAP, I'm very grateful that there's, a better quality of life. I don't have to worry about my having any obstructed sleep or anything, but the air pressure from that thing when I wake up, it's crazy. And now, because I guess I'm eating and I took that medication earlier, I can feel the clearness. I like when that happens, but yeah, being congested and you've got cold, it just feels like everything is heavy and it's all right here. And it's probably not like giving labor or anything like that, but it just makes you feel so out of it and just so down. And then you look a certain way and people are like, "Oh, you look tired. You look sleepy." Yeah, bitch, I'm congested. What the fuck? Can't you hear? Oh, this woman got on my man. I wasn't going to do anything to this old lady, but let me talk about this for a minute after I read y'all comments. I feel like y'all are saying stuff and I'm not scrolling. Oh, all right, Luke. Don't be violent. Brandon, don't encourage him. On the 12th of March. That's if I do a video on that day, and if I remember. I guess that's a Thursday. Who's that yellow submarine? Hello. How are you tonight? So at Walmart, just was going to get a couple things. And first, one of the workers there was so, I found this so odd. Okay. She asked me, I had my music on, of course, and she asked me if I wanted to use the self checkout. And I looked at her something. I thought that was so odd. Like, you don't want to, open up a register and maybe ring me up because you are a human being employed there? Why are they trying to push self checkout to people? So I went in the line and waited. I was willing to wait to have a human being do it. And I wonder if that had anything to do, because they only had one lane open. Then they eventually opened two. But I want, no, it probably didn't have anything to do with coronavirus. Anyway, I want to get off of that shit anyway. This old woman was in front of me. And, in the line, obviously, everything is kind of close quartered. I'm next to her, and, my food is there and everything. And she's swiping her card. And she was talking to the woman. Oh, and she went to her bag. She went to her bag, which was in her cart, to do something, but she was holding up the line because the credit card machine was asking her if she would like cash, and the checkout girl was black hoodie. What? Hold them up. That can't be right. Okay, black hoodie just donated some money. Oh my God. Let me finish this story. That kind of shocked the shit out of me. Anyway, I that shocked me. I was standing there and I'm thinking to myself, please, old lady, like I'd like to, I like to be done. And she said something. She said, "Oh, I know it's waiting. Sometimes you have to wait." I looked at her, if looks could kill, she would have been a toast. And she said something like, only in Walmart are people all up on me. I wanted to say, bitch, really? Do you see how big I am? Do you see how much bigger I am than you? You are lucky that I'm not some crazy, woman-hating person that would smack a bitch for her smart-ass mouth. I would never do that. But my whole thing was, wow, did you really, do you really have that in you? I was a little bit shocked, but I was like, if I was a sister, you'd have got it. If I was a black female, you would have got it. And in some times of the day, I can be a black female, but that's another story. But yeah, so and my guy that lives in the building, he was actually behind me. And then that's when I kind of had to vent. I vented to him. And I think she heard me because I was like, I don't know. I said something, but it was just like, man, I'm not going to get into it with this woman, but I would tell her something about herself. Hey, I don't know if that was Black Hoodie, the Black Hoodie that I know, because this is Hoodie, because his name is Hoodie Noir. His channel name is Hoodie Noir. But I saw that pop up in my messages. I do, if you're watching, I do want to thank you. I will look into that later because I don't know why. I just can't believe that. But at any rate, you all haven't exchanged numbers yet? I don't know if I'm gonna exchange to give him your number, because then you know what? To get out of this chat and hit that thumbs up. There can be 15 of you all in the room, and y'all are hitting the thumbs up. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes me want to quit sometimes. Y'all don't really love me. Y'all don't care. I've been uploading like a big dog, and y'all just don't care. This is my lesbian shirt. Except the year that I got it, like I didn't realize it was a lesbian shirt. And I mean, or maybe it's more unisex, but I saw more lesbians wearing the shirt than anything else. But it looked really nice with the outfit I had. This was about 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. This is when I first got out of the hospital. No, it's probably longer than that. 4 or 5 years ago, when I got out of the hospital, I'd gone in there for like high blood pressure. They had drained all the liquid out of me, all that fluid and stuff. Ooh, I was looking like fucking Elder Barge. No, I wasn't. But anyway, yeah, I was looking really good. That face was, I could see my legs and everything. And I was like, couldn't nobody mess with me. I want to get back to that. I want to find out where that person lived. I'm just talking stuff. Doing good here. My name is actually Mary. Do I sound congested? I was just telling Luke that I dealt with congestion, but I did take a congestion headache type thing because I felt like I was feeling something here and here. But what the issue is my teeth. I need to go to the dentist, but it's a lot of fucking money. I made beef and broccoli for dinner tonight, and it was amazing. Well, I'm sure you did a video for it, so we'll watch it, right? Or you didn't make a video for it yet? No, I'm not gonna give him your number because you all are gonna be holy fucking terrors, and I don't want to be responsible for that. I'll see how good you both are to me, and that will determine whether I share the number. Because if it wasn't for me, you guys would not have met each other. And now when you all want to get together, y'all are probably going to talk shit about me. Well, y'all talk shit about me on the channel anyway, so that doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway. You know what, Luke? I'm going to need you to get a messenger. Do Messenger so I can send you that video. Just and don't argue with me. Just do the app, download the app, and let me send you this video so you can see it. And then, because there's no way I can text it to you, obviously, because it didn't work. But I would like to share it with you. And then once you see it, you can then uninstall Messenger. Can you do that for me, sir? That's probably it. Was it Mary? That's probably it. If I forget your name in the next live or something, don't take it personally. I'll be turning 50, but I look 25. I am going. Oh, okay, that was Brandon. My bad. No, y'all don't care. Okay, some people do. We got 4 more that need to hit that button. And now, like, the funny thing is, like, all the cute guys that I see, it's like I saw someone with, like, they had, I don't know if it was sanitizer or what it was, but they had it over the handrails, anything where you're holding on to something. And I'm like, I would love to follow him into a bathroom and see if he washes his hands. I'd like, man, you know what? Tomorrow on my day off, I should go to a random store and just kind of hang out in the stall where you'd have to take a dump and just hang out and see how many men are actually leaving without washing their hands. Oh, I should do that and give y'all a report. Oh, Luke, you don't even know what Messenger is? Where you inbox people? Luke, you're not 70 years old. Come on now. I don't trust y'all. Holy terrors. No, I will. When the live is over, I will give Luke your number. Oh, Luke, Vanessa, show Luke what Messenger is, please. You can actually probably see it through your Facebook. Oh, is that? No, that wasn't you that said that. I think that was Brandon that said he only does Facebook and YouTube. I don't think people ever really, men are nasty. I'm just going to tell you right now. I got on my brother a long time ago because he wouldn't shake the hand of a guy that I knew at this gym that I was working out at. My brother needed a job. This was, oh Lord, probably decades ago. My brother needed a job, and I thought, oh, this guy could probably help you. You know, I'm been working out, and he's a nice guy. He's not the manager, but he's really good in with the manager. You know, he could probably help you out. My brother would not shake the guy's hand. And to me, you know, that was always a sign of, you know, respect, courtesy, politeness. You know, doesn't mean you want to kiss their ass, but it's good faith type of thing, you know. And my brother's excuse, we had a big old argument about it, like when we got home, me, him, and my cousin. And at the time, his thing was, well, the place where I used to live, the men were nasty. I saw them do stuff, and that's why I don't shake men's hands. I don't do it. It took years for me to really understand, but even still, I mean, if you're that much of a germaphobe, then you handle that. I mean, if it's an interview situation, that is what you do, unless the guy has motioned to you that he would rather do this, then you do it. But if not, I'm old school. I come from that where you shake a hand. Now, if I gotta squeeze that hand sanitizer afterwards, no offense, brother, but you know, the times we're living in. But to not shake their hand, oh, and my friend, the guy I used to work with. So at the same day, very same day, I was with a guy. I'm not really friends with him now because he was on some bullshit years ago. We used to work together, and my brother and I, on our way to the gym, we went to West Coast Video, where we both used to work. Not the same store, but we used to work for that company. And I said, "Oh, Keith, let's stop at West Coast Video, see what's going on." And we went in the adult section, and we ran into my friend, my coworker up in there. And I introduced my coworker because I had talked about my brother to this guy, telling different stories and things like that. So he was aware of who he was. But when he extended his hand to shake my brother's hand, my brother didn't do it. And I was like, you really just embarrassed me like that? Like I was embarrassed by that. I really was. I thought that was rude. I did. But, you know, now I'm not going to say that I agree with my brother in doing that, but I understand where it comes from because I've seen some men, even here where I live, I've seen some men do some nasty shit. Hello, God's child. Yeah. Yeah, people do need to be more respectful. All right, take care, Robert. Thanks for popping through. Not big on videos, but is it possible for you, me, and Luke to Skype or something sometime? No. When Luke finds out what Messenger is, then maybe. But I think Skype might be going a little bit beyond for Luke. Hello, Janice Johnson. Why you just gonna call me? It's choose. It is not chew. You got to put an S on the end of that, Janice. As long as I'm Wi-Fi, I'm down. I don't have Skype. I have Duo as well, but I don't know if you can do a. It would be a call. It wouldn't be a video call, right? Because sometimes, I don't want to do a video call unless my face is ready. If my face ain't ready, I ain't doing a video call. That has to be planned so I can know to have my face ready. Yeah, I said it like that because I am a gay man. What's for dessert? Louis, I just had breakfast. This was scrambled eggs with some bacon, a couple of these meatless patties. I got 4.5 biscuits left. I don't want nothing else. I had McDonald's earlier though. Yeah, I said it, Luke. McDonald's. I had the 2 for $4 though. It was like 2 Big Macs. No, not 2 Big Macs. 2 double cheeseburgers. I think I wanted a Big Mac. You know what? Luke and Brandon, y'all didn't get t-shirts, did you? I remember, I know Ada got a t-shirt, and I don't know if Vic got one either. And I know the other guy, damn, I forgot his name already. He was another one that I had made a moderator, but I don't know what happened to him. I wonder if he got a t-shirt. It's gorgeous now because I've made it up. I do color and eyebrow pencil and everything. It takes work. I look dry and crusty without all this. I'm just gonna keep it real. I hate that Lola and Tiffany are not here up in this chat. They ain't been in my chat in a while together. Oh, that was just before you became a mod. Okay. Hey, Bernardo. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Dude, I don't want to blow this out of proportion, but Black Hoodie just donated me some money. I'm shocked. I'm hoping I ain't being like spammed or nothing. Not spam, but I hope it's the real person. Listen, they didn't even have to bring this newer pandemonium to the table for people not to want to shake hands. Well, I guess that's true. But that story that I just told happened decades ago. That had nothing to do with anything going on now. It's just that that happened a long time ago. And my brother was like, that's why he doesn't shake hands with people, particularly with men. But I get it. I understand the why, because I wound up living in the same building he was living in at the time, and I could see it. I understand. There were some, pretty ne'er-do-well people, if I can say that, that lived there. I understand it. And then just day to day, this thing with the guy not washing his hands in the bathroom at my job just happened like a week or 2 weeks ago. So, but it's happened before. Okay, Pink Room Eats, you going in another place. I don't know what unwanted negative energy is. What does that have to do with anything? You going to somewhere else, babe. I'm 4 times doubt you ever sent someone something 4 times. What? Son, go. Okay, sometimes y'all be saying stuff, and I'll be like, okay, what I say that got you lost, that got me lost. Greetings from Belgium, Son Goku. Welcome. Greetings from the Shy, short for Chicago. I'm a 2X size. Don't call him a beast. He might want to be called a beast, but don't call him a beast. 4XL. Okay. Do I have to be a fool? You don't supposed to call me fool. I'm the person that calls people fool. Fool. Me and Shirley from What's Happening, because that's where I get it from. And Aunt Esther. Will, how are you doing? Are you all stockpiled with hand sanitizer and paper towels and water and soup and maxi pads? Hello, Kay. Is CT Connecticut? What I'm saying is some people don't even like shaking hands because they feel bad energy may pass to them. Yeah, that's some other shit though. I mean, just like my brother wasn't even thinking about no bad because there was no energy worse than my brother's. He was unemployed for a long time. So if any bad energy he might have thought would have been passed on to him would have been canceled out because there was no energy worse than his. You know how when I don't know if you've ever been unemployed, I don't know how old you are, but if you've ever been unemployed and you're, looking for jobs and really doing the work, I can't say that my brother really was doing the work, but at the time, but if you've ever been in that situation and you just can't freaking understand why someone won't give you a chance, that it really dampens your spirit. It makes you just want to bite the heads off of anyone you see. I remember being unemployed and it was not fun. You feel like you are not a part of the living. That's right, Brandon. I alone invented the term fool because no one says it better than me. Fool. That's how you're supposed to say it. You put emphasis on the F. Fool. Ask anybody that I work with. They will tell you. Shaka Khan and fool are the ones that I use most often at the job. Hey, Jethro, you done made it through. Welcome. Oh, you got 2 boxes of tampons? Oh, Lord, you to put that out there in the public. Will, I think I shared our video or put it on a playlist. I think I put it on a playlist. But it wasn't my first collaboration. But it was my first real live collaboration with someone else. But it wasn't my first. I never saw Luke's ass. What do you say? Oh, you saw his ass eat like 13 eggs on his channel. That statement, man, I'm kidding. Vanessa, I'm calling for Vanessa. Where is she, Luke? That's true. It's not fun. Choose yourself. Yeah, I know I'm right because I've been there. Being unemployed may make you or break you. Well, you know what? It never broke me, um, but it just, rejection made me angry, but it never broke me. The anger was a temporary thing, but you just wake up and keep trying, and you keep asking. If people see you putting forth the effort, God, if you believe in God or whatever, you believe in, if you're seen putting forth the effort, things will happen, but nothing will happen if you just sit there. And unfortunately, for a period, I would have to say that my brother, even though he would deny it, he was one of these people that, would talk a big game and make like he went places, but the proof really would be in the pudding. I mean, my cousin and I we were all living together. We weren't fools, you know. He wasn't really putting forth the kind of effort he should have. Now, was he feeling learned from being rejected at the places he wanted to hire him? Probably so. No. Oh, you done stocked up on ranch dressing for the for the pandemic? Luke, your video with your kid trying to imitate you, that is the most adorable thing. Oh my God. I just wanted to be there with y'all when that was happening. I wanted to see him try to imitate. Pink Room Eats, what are you talking about? Lord, I'd be so in the dark. I don't know what the hell. Taking the baby a shower. Okay, that's what Vanessa's doing. It never broke me. No pun intended. My wife hasn't even seen my ass. If she's seen what counts. If your wife hasn't seen your ass, Luke, then she don't know what she's. No, I'm just kidding. If your wife hasn't seen your ass, I am sad for her. Maybe she don't want to see it. That is the most. That is, well, yeah. For me, that's probably one of the most important things. I would say, got to see the ass. But that's just me. Steven Sushi has his own ranch dressing that's supposed to be there. Oh, he has a ranch dressing? I'm not subscribed to him, but I didn't know he had a ranch dressing. That's interesting. Well, maybe I'll have to find out. Don't forget the chicken wings with that ranch. You know what I really want though now? Some fried mushrooms with some cheese sauce. Like cheese, yeah, I want to dip it in there. Because they usually give you like ranch dressing or something for it. But I want mine in cheese sauce. I don't know if I've had that before. I love a fried mushroom. You chew it and that juice explodes in your. Don't do it. The juiciness of the mushroom will explode in your mouth. It will burst in your mouth. You know. My ears are starting to pop, but my teeth hurt. My gums hurt, I should say. Which one on this side? You know what, Will? So I don't know if you're subscribed to Suave Boom, to his channel at all, but I'm subscribed to his channel. He did a all right, Luke, take it easy. Thanks for popping through, and I'll give you Brandon's number And Brandon and I will probably be texting unless he'll text you. But um, he this anyway. Suave Boom. He had what was it? Cauliflower pizza, and I've been curious about that. Have you ever had that, Will? But I didn't get about flexitarian. What was that? I don't know, God's child. While I have been eating, I'm not going to say that it has been as pleasurable an experience lately. Uh, I something in me wants to blame this toothpaste that I tried that was really different, but I don't think that's the case. I think my aggressive brushing exacerbated something that had probably been brewing for a long time. And so now it's just kind of coming to the fore. So I want to get it addressed. So I don't know, like things like gyros and Italian beef mukbangs. Um, I know I just had biscuits and everything, but I have to be careful when I chew. That's kind of how delicate the situation kind of is right now. I am hoping that you guys can understand where I'm coming from. I'll hit you up when the live is through, which shouldn't be that long now. I don't know, but we'll see. Bernardo, I am really glad that you asked that, because like I've been trying to. I want to do, I think, a mukbang video where I talk about this because sometimes I'll find stuff and I'll be like, man, I know that my chubbies know that I'm into music, but I forget to share the things that I want to share with you guys, songs that I like or artists that I like. So thank you for bringing that up. I can't think of anything right now, but I think I'll make a list and then it'll be a video. No, you mean where the crust is made from cauliflower? Heard of it, but not tried it. Okay. I haven't tried it yet, but I think I want to. Oh, flexitarian. Oh, okay. I'm not very hip, so you're gonna have to, break some of these things down for me. I like to think I would know what you were referring to, but it was kind of. I think it was. I guess I was talking about what I was eating or what I just got through eating, and that's when you said that. But okay, I don't know. I don't. I don't. I'm open. I'm open-tarian. That's a dud, but I'm open to different things. Like, I was open to trying this meatless product because I'd gotten it buy one get two free, which I turns out shouldn't have gotten uh, buy one get two free because it was only a 1 day sale during Lent, and I didn't realize that at the time until the salesperson later told me after the sale had already been approved. But I loved what I had, and I like trying different things. And if it doesn't taste that bad to me, I could make a switch. Like I'm waiting to try this no carb bread. It looks like it's going to be pretty decent. I still haven't tried it yet though. Um, so yeah, look, anything I can do because Lord knows I need whatever help I can get. I have not told anybody I'm on any kind of diet, but I try to have a salad with a meal usually instead of fries. And sometimes I'll switch it up. I may want onion rings. Oh, you like those, Bernardo? I wish I had more, publications and things that I would think would be interesting to people or to you or, yeah, people that like that type of thing. But they're also old. I feel like I would like the idea of just exposing you guys to whatever it is that I groove to. And I listen to a lot of different things. Like one of the things I listened to recently was Beck's latest album. I gotta look into that to figure out who produced it because it sounds like Pharrell is in there producing some tracks, but it was a different Beck album. Not, I didn't like all of it, but I was surprised at the sound of some of the songs. It was not bad. I wonder where is he from? Is he from Canada? Hello, Tony. How are you? Well, I guess thank you. I don't really like being seen as a teddy bear, though. I never really liked that. Maybe we can try something else. I don't like teddy bears. What's Morning Phase? Is that I don't know the songs like I only listened to it in full like maybe once or twice, but the first two tracks I really like. And I like the track Dark Place, which I think was the first Emphasis track he put out. I really like that one, although I just took it off of my playlist because I was playing it a lot. Um, and this is nothing to do with Beck, but I just discovered that TLC on Spotify, they have remixes. I guess it's their original remixes of their singles. I gotta listen to those. Looking forward to listening to those. Um, but I can't think of like the new Sergio Mendez has some new stuff out. A couple of new tracks, so I'm waiting for him to drop an album because his albums usually are pretty good. If you don't know who Sergio Mendez is, look him up. From four. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I'm not really a Beck fan. It was Michelle, actually, Will, at work that got me, that told me about the album, the new album. And I was like, she said it was so good. And I was like, well, let me listen to it on my downtime. And I liked half of it, but I didn't really get into all of it. Tame Impala has one song. I don't know if that album is out already, but they have one song that I like a lot, and I guess it's off the new album. But they are hit and miss for me too, Tame Impala. I never was a Beck fan. I hated the first song, what Loser? Oh, I hated that song. And but there was one album he did that I kind of liked. Um dun, 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 dun. I liked whatever the album that was. I haven't heard the new Alanis Morissette song. Is she angry in it? I have those first two albums on cassette, and wow, like that first album just, oh Lord, it's hit after hit after hit. It is like that first album to me encapsulates the whole 90s, all of the 90s. And I'm not even saying, okay, so let me just say, I'm not really an Alanis Morissette fan. I don't dislike her. I'm kind of neutral to her. But the music on that first album, those songs like that, I didn't like a lot of 90s music, and I certainly didn't like a lot of alternative 90s at the time, but that music is classic now. Like, I see right through you. And what was not hand in the pot? What's my song? You learn, and the other one. Damn it, ironic. Oh, classic. This classic. The second album, I don't know. It was like she was in a cocoon in a bubble. I didn't really get the song sounded kind of insular. But that first album was just bam. Okay, some of y'all are saying, let's see. I never heard looking at the lyrics to Dark Place Now. Okay. Then like every song yeah. Tame Impala is really hit and miss. My friend Demas really loves them. New Pollution, that's the Beck song you were singing. Yeah, Jagged Little Pill was so iconic. Reasons I Drink. And you know what, Will? You know who has a new song out? There are two people. It's gonna freak your mind if you don't know about it already. Hello, Days Beauty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining the chat. So two people, you guys, that have songs out. I had made a playlist and put it was some 90s like R&B, and I decided to throw in some pop 90s too. So I put in Mandy Moore's song, The Candy, and she had another song called Walk Me Home, or yeah, Walk Me Home, that I really, really like. I don't think it was a hit, but it was a slow cut off her first album. Now she has a new song out, something about Los Angeles, something in Los Angeles. I don't know what I think about it. Probably don't really like it, but I thought it's interesting that I just put her on a playlist only to discover she has a new song out. The other, oh, get this. Now, some of y'all may not remember, so Will, I know you will. Stacy Q has a song called "Tripping on Your Love." Yeah, or "Tripping Me Out." "Tripping Me Out." Two of Hearts, Stacy Q. I couldn't even believe it. What's your question to me, God's child? What do I recommend in music and dinner dishes? I don't understand the question. Are you asking me what music I would recommend that you listen to and what dinner you should have? Yeah, Mandy Moore. She was so cute. I mean, I think she's still a cute woman. I don't think she's ugly or anything. Thank you, Pink Room. No, Stacy Q. Will, I'm telling you. Brandon, I was never really like when the 90s, it was club music. I was in the clubs. It was house music. I did a little hip hop too, because y'all know, I was a gay male rapper called Cocoa Puff. I think I told you all that story a while back. I had my song "You Can't Fuck with the Puff." It was a regional hit. Anyway, it was a regional hit, and in my mind, and yeah, so inspired by a lot of the sort of gangster rap at the time. Yep, Two of Hearts. Well, anyway, Stacy Q has a song called "Tripping Me Out." She's talking about how this guy's love was like taking LSD. I was like, okay, Stacy Q, and she still look good. You can't fuck with the puff, right? In the 90s, yes, that was. I thought I would be the first openly gay black gay male rapper, and wrote down a couple of songs. And In my mind, they were good. Yes, Cocoa Puff. This was before Lady of Rage's Afro Puffs, too. So we know who copied who. But no, no lie. I mean, some of you all who have been with my channel, oh, you guys, next week is, in fact, it is next Tuesday, a week from today. You want to be live? I'll be getting off work at 4 o'clock. So if you're around in the evening next Tuesday, you want to come through. So you don't have to worry about this. I mean, I want you to come to the live if you can, but I'm gonna show you the video anyway. But for everybody else, the first 10 people that I see pop up on this live, make sure that you guys have Messenger installed on your phone or devices or whatever. Because if you're one of the first 10 people that I write down on that live, you all will get to see the video that two friends of mine made a while back, editing. It was a very short video, but funny and kind of cute. My friend is a director. Him and another friend got together and they edited this. It's only a minute or so long. No really big deal, but I've never shown it. And I will show it to you. You will not share it, because if you do, I will hurt you. I will find you, and I have ways of doing it, and I will hurt you. I'm sharing this with you because I'm trying to give you an exclusive that I can't really share throughout YouTube, but I wanted to share with at least the first 10 people that show up on the live. I will write your names down, and whoever that first 10 that I write down, after 10, that's it. The other thing going on that night, I will be giving away either 1 or 2 prizes. That is in case you don't know why I'm doing all this, on that date, my channel officially turns 5 years old. It is exciting for me. I will not have a cake, and that's okay. Unless my teeth fall completely out, I am planning to do that live. So I would like for you all to be there. I think it'll be fun. Here's my thought on Lizzo. Okay, you don't drop bars often enough in your vids. Oh, so Bernardo, you must have heard the one time I did drop some bars. Bernardo, if I can just get with the right people, I want to make something happen. It's just a matter of me doing a few things. And, my mind is a bunch of places right now. I'm overwhelmed with life, but give me time. But let me talk about Lizzo for a minute. I was hip to Lizzo before any of you were, probably. And I say that being totally arrogant. But see, I knew her before the hit, before this album. I knew of her as far as the music goes. I was always a fan of hers. I was like, this woman should be bigger than what she is. And what do you know? Look what a year did. My only gripe with Lizzo is that she seems to equate body positivity with being naked. And I don't agree with that. I'm not being a prude. I'm not showing my age. I feel like you can be proud of your body without necessarily being naked all the time. It doesn't have to mean nakedness. If you're looking good in jeans that are tight on you, if you feel like you look good in them, and you happen to be a big chick or a big boy or whatever, that to me is body positivity. But every time you are appearing on shows and on programs and it's always flesh, that to me isn't body positivity. That to me is just somebody, trying to sell a record, and perhaps she is. And she would hear something like this and say, fuck you, I don't care what you think. This is what I'm doing. Because that's been her attitude, and that's fine. She's her own person. But I mean, I will always love her as a musician and a writer. And, I think she's got a good head on her shoulders overall. But does she have to go this route all the time? Probably not. That's my thought on this. It's just like, not the same thing, but some people. Now, Lizzo is not one of these people, and I'm going off on another tangent, but Azalea Banks is someone who, every now and then, when she comes out with stuff, it's like, yes, this song is so good. But when she opens her mouth and starts talking and starts just being really messy, she gets the Kanye disease. It's like, please don't talk, just record the music. Record the music, because that is what you do best. Not all this talking and then roping people in your misery. Like, if you're that fucking miserable, go to therapy, babe. Go to therapy. Here you have an opportunity. This is what I don't get about some people. You have an opportunity to, like, do what you do best. If you're lucky, you got a machine behind you, or you just have the freedom, because in this day and age, people are making music in their bedrooms and they don't really necessarily need a machine. The machine helps, but you don't need it. And you ain't got nobody all up in the crack of your ass, or no major label breathing down your neck talking about, bitch, wake up, time to make an album. We got to get paid. No, if you're a truly independent artist, you can do it at your leisure, right? So you have this opportunity and you have the talent. You still look kind of good, still got the body. You're living a life that not a lot of young people can get to yet. What are you so fucking miserable? Do you hear, go on Spotify and listen to some of these songs. These young people are so fucking miserable. And if you're young looking at this right now, you young people are so fucking miserable. I don't know what the fuck y'all have to be so dour about. Really. But I put it together. It's all the drinking and the drugs. Y'all just don't know how to cope with fucking life. You all were not born 70s babies. Y'all need to listen to some older folk to just learn how to fucking deal. Y'all ain't had lights turned off, water turned off, heat turned off. That's some real shit that happened to me and my family back in the day. I sound like somebody's grandmother or grandfather. I don't even care either, because y'all make me sick. Young people, that is. Gentlemen and ladies, this is CHEWS. You guess this is Choose MC. Peep the tricked out beat bumping behind me on the YouTube streets with my chewies. Ooh, don't get it twisted. I changed the lyrics around. So, I don't want to tell the rest, because I reworded it. I put some other lyrics to it. I love the way Lizzo sings too, and I like her lyrics. Yeah, but I know she ain't right in the head, but damn it, Will, when she decides to like make music, I'm there for mostly all of it. I really am. She has a Christmas song that she came out with last year or 2 years ago. I think it's called Icy Colors Change. It's a Christmas tune. And she took the beat from this artist, Lone. I love what she did. She slowed it down. Oh, I need to get that first EP, because I cannot find it on Spotify. A 1991. I need that in my life. I used to have it on Apple when I had Apple. Now I don't. But I need that 1991 EP in my life. That is a wonderful EP. Azalea Banks. Pink Room Eats. Did I go off on the tangent? Because I don't know what. Are you on drugs? Because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm sorry. I really don't. How are you just doing your own stuff? 75 baby here. What are you talking about? I think your ass is on drugs because you ain't making no sense to me. Never hear the. I know. I know. I think I still have the oh man, I had the lyrics. I'm gonna have to write it down because I was singing it the other day. Not that I was gonna have a gyros, sorry, but I was singing it the other day, and then I lost it. But I know the melody, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll do it. Don't worry. Vic, what's going on, Vic? Hey, I got a question for you, Vic. Did I ever send you a T-shirt? Did I ever have one made for you? That is a ball that I totally dropped, and I apologize. Ada might have been the only one. Ada and Jay. Jay was the other one. He's not around anymore. I don't. I think I even deleted him as a. I removed him as a moderator. But he was the other one that I had. I think made a shirt and sent it to. Pascal, I had biscuits, bacon, and eggs, and a couple patties. I didn't eat everything though, but that's the leftover. You and were a 70s baby. Okay. All right. Thank you. Because I was like, I don't know what the hell you talking about anymore. That just lets you know, Pink Room, that I be talking so much and be going a million miles a minute sometime that I forget what the hell I said. Just, my rant be so good, Not yet. It's cool. I'm eating on apple slices and cheese. I need to quit messing with myself with my dental situation and start eating lots of soup and soft stuff. So this week, you guys, I'm telling you, if I do another mukbang, it's gonna be like soup or like potato soup or some shit like that. So I don't want nobody, I still want your viewership, but don't give me hell. Because, bitch can't be chomping on hard sandwiches and shit like I was. At least not right now until I get my situation fixed. So everybody was here except Ada. Luke and Brandon were here earlier. But you missed I showed a picture. So y'all don't forget, if you have Messenger, make sure you have Messenger installed in case you come on next week's live and you're one of the people chosen to see that video. Victor, did you like the video? You don't got to tell them what it was about. Just let them know if it's worth me sending to them. I need to have a dance. The smoothie, the thing is right here. I need to do another smoothie. It's gonna be a Euro smoothie. that sounds so disgusting. Like yesterday, I was at work. I had loaded potato soup from pot bellies. Two of those oatmeal chocolate chip cookies were so good. Lord, they were so good. And some chips, but I had to eat them chips. They were them sun chips. I had to eat them real careful. But you know what I did have today? A new flavored Lay's crispy taco. At least it's new for us. Not bad. I mean, definitely better than the fried green tomato, but not a bad flavor. And I thank you for having 17 thumbs up with 17 heads in the room. That is wonderful. You all remember this? Squeeze parquet? That's what I put in my biscuits. I hadn't had no squeeze parquet in a minute. The first vid I watched with you was the meatless spaghetti vid you did. It was good. That's the first one? Wow. That's crazy. You got to go back into the playlists. You got to go to the archives. I have created playlists, you guys. If you like a lot of Wingstop videos, I have a few on there. Chicken videos, I think. The latest one I did was a best of Snackchat. I don't expect you all to watch all of those, but the video, the Snackchat where I bust that rhyme, and the one where I dance, I do a little dance for you all. There's nothing wrong with smoothies. That's what I'm probably gonna have to do. Although I did do a milk video one time, and it did not get a lot of views. I thought it would be something different and offer another kind of ASMR experience, but people want to see you eat. You know, I want to give the people what they want, but I also there are things that I want to do because I want to have them. And I think that I really did want to have chocolate milk, Nestle strawberry quick. And I can't remember the other. I think I just had milk and sugar because it was something I used to eat or drink back in the day. If we didn't have Kool-Aid growing up when I was a kid, I would make milk and sugar. It would be like kind of having a milkshake. So I wanted to go back to my childhood with those drinks. And, it didn't get a lot of views. I would be curious to know how many views at now, where it stands now. But I satisfy those pleasures and whims, whether it gets a lot of views or not, because it's something I want to do. And I think that there's always somebody out there that's like, this is a different video, but it's pretty cool, And what I'm saying is that I don't really care what you think. Milk and sugar is very good when you don't have Kool-Aid and you don't have pop. But now I am trying to live water. I'm trying to live that water life. And I do honestly feel like it's something that I can stick to. I'm going to try my best. You too, Victor? Wow. I didn't, I kind of thought I was alone in that. I don't, and not even my cousin, they never made sugar and milk. I thought I was alone with that. I used to think I was alone with toast, butter, and sugar until other people like I would talk to back in the day, they would mention, oh yeah, we used to do that. And even I think ASMR Bro mentioned, I don't know if he was joking. I think he even mentioned it in a video in one of his mukbang with mom's videos. Spread that butter on that toast, a little cinnamon and a little sugar on the top. That was breakfast. That was breakfast when you was poor, Pancakes and things like that were luxuries. That shit you see in Good Times, that was some real stuff. Malto meal and oatmeal and things like that. But I'll tell you, Vic, do you remember Maypo oatmeal by chance? Maypo? Anybody old enough to remember Maypo oatmeal? I'm telling you, that stuff would pleasurably intoxicate the entire house. I loved freaking Maypo oatmeal. Oh my God. and I wish I could find it. No, gyro smoothies, like gyro sandwiches. I'm trying not to say gyro smoothies. Taking some gyro meat and I would do mayonnaise. I don't like the cucumber sauce, and just grinding it up, having me old gyro smoothie. But Mapo, they don't even make Mapo anymore. I don't think. I've never seen it in the store. They have some shit online, but it's like it's an arm and a leg. They want to, stuff like that. They want you to spend like gobs of money on like several packages or boxes of it. They want like $50 and $60 for like what, a 24 pack? I don't know how the box looked. I can't tell you how the box looked. Yeah, but see, you can't. That's the wrong way to say it. It's gyros. The G, it sounds like Y. Gyros. That's how you're supposed to say it. Cream of wheat was okay, but we didn't. My mom didn't buy that much. She didn't buy that much in the house. It was usually malto meal, or would have cold cereal, or that mapo. But mapo was a mainstay, and if you had that mapo and cooked some bacon, sorry, it's a wrap. You didn't want to leave the house. It just smelled entirely too good to leave. Yeah, we know, but you come out here, even the merchants say, yeah, I know. And even I feel like I have to say gyro sometimes for people to understand what I'm talking about. Until I correct myself, and it's gyros. It's gyros. And that's how the Greek dudes in my that at the restaurant that I go to, that's how they say it, and it's their sandwich. So I'm just trying to do it the right way. Say it the right way, But anyway, you guys, this has been an hour and a half. You can't tell me that you can possibly go on for more. I never had oodles and noodles. I was never a big ramen person. If you notice, I've never eaten ramen on the channel. Never. I am not a big noodle person. How do you say it, Brandon? You say, do you say a gyro with the G sounding like girl, or a gyro? I think white people say it gyro, and black people say gyro or gyro. That's what I think. Because I have these moments. Who've been with my channel a while. Y'all know I have these moments where if I'm at a restaurant, if I'm like ordering food, I'm fascinated with how people order food and the things that they order. Like, say Joe Blow is in front of me and he orders a double cheeseburger, heavy mustard, no tomato, something like that. I'm sitting there, I'm standing there low key fascinated with, wow, why don't you like mayonnaise? Oh, you must really like mustard, huh? I said, really? No tomato on it? How can you eat that burger without like a tomato on it? And it's just, I be wanting to have these full. If I could arm myself with a microphone and a cameraman or something, I would love to just kind of friendly, in a friendly way, have a conversation with someone who ordered their food and just see where the conversation would kind of go. Ain't that weird? I would love to do that. Like, why do you order it like that? And then somebody will probably want to do me the same way. How could you get mayonnaise on a gyro sandwich? How could you get barbecue sauce on a gyro sandwich? Really? You see, I think I just slipped up and said gyro. When you're black, it's hard. We've been growing up saying gyro, but I'm trying. But I know they would look at me the same way. Like, really? Why do you have to have mayonnaise on everything? Really? Grape jelly on eggs with ketchup? Where'd that come from? And I would love to have the conversation. It'd be fascinating. I hate noodles. Had it too much as a kid. Gyro. Or as I called it, gyro. Like too many guys in a row. Oh, Lord. Not Dr. Pepper. Did you vote, Brandon, in my Dr. Pepper poll? How do you say it, Will? How do you typically say it? What is your so Brandon? What are your thoughts on Dr. Pepper? I despise it, but I think 77 or maybe more percent voted they love Dr. Pepper. Like Euro, right? I can't. Not Dr. Pepper and not because it started out. I did that because I saw Suave Boom. He did a video recently where he had Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda flavor. I was like, no way. I can't. I cannot. I hate cream soda and I hate Dr. Pepper, and I'm sure I would hate Diet Dr. Pepper as well. I couldn't imagine those two flavors together. But it's interesting to me. Like I said, it's really just curious, not hating on people that like Dr. Pepper, but I can't. It's like battery acid and sugar. That's what it tastes like to me. I cannot mess with that. And root beer either. Oh, oh. Maybe that could be a video, you guys. If I drank Dr. Pepper, what would you do to make me drink Dr. Pepper? Would I would like that video to get 1,000 views in like the first hour. Now that everyone knows how much I despise it, to see me drink it online should be a real treat, right? But you're talking to the same person that also ate a banana with mustard on it and relish and ketchup. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you might want to be one of the first people on that chat next week. Just saying. Oh, cream soda. No A&W, no Pib, none of that. Yuck. It is nasty. I don't know what Dutch birch beer is, but it don't sound good either. Yeah, Brandon, it might be time for that. Although, you know, I'm sure the possibilities are endless. I just can't think of what they would be now. I have to really kind of top myself with the combos. I think mustard on a banana was pretty damn odd, and also really disgusting too. And taking one for the team, I added more to that, but yeah, it was never something I went back to. But the next one would have to be really, really have to top that, and I'm not sure how. But I keep feeling like fruit has to be somewhere in there. Like fruit has to be blended in with something really bizarre. But, I don't want to take it to a place where I'm going to eat something that's really going to make me like physically sick. Like raw food or anything like that. I don't want to do that. I'm not a fan of soda. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't do root beer either. I just said that. When all those fails, just eat a shit ton of chips. Did you hear me talk about these new Lay's chips, Brandon? They are crispy taco flavor. They're not bad. I had them earlier today, but not during the live. Is that a good sound? Some people don't like those sounds. Oh my goodness, avocado man. Ooh, on that note, we should probably end the live right there. Oh my God. Now, if that's an odd food combo for your ass right there. Peanut butter jelly and banana is all good, but then you got that bacon in there, which would be okay. It's everything else. Ooh, Lord. Yeah. That'd be one. That would top it. That would top it. And listen, I don't see anybody doing that. I don't see just any old mukbanger lining up to do that. So if I would do something like that, y'all got to make sure it get the views it deserves, because in any ad that pops up, because I will be putting ads on that video. Any ad that pops up on that particular video, I'm gonna need for y'all to watch them ads all the way through. Because if I eat 2 bites of something like that, y'all gonna have to give me something. Okay? No, I will not do that. I am not a big hot Cheetos person. So no, I'm not. I'm trying to live. High blood pressure. Can't be fucking with all that. Hey, choose. Try the new Reuben sandwich flavor Pringles. Maybe. We'll see. Not a big Reuben person. Hello, Toby. Hello, Marie. Hello, Sweetie Cakes. Who care what they think? I understand you need your money. I'll keep that in mind. Yes, please do, and thank you. That's toilet time with that sandwich. Yeah, well, that's true too. I wouldn't be eating the whole thing though. I'm peacing out. Text me Luke's number. Night, buddy. Okie dokie. Thank you, Brandon. Have a good night. I think I'm gonna end it too, you guys. I used to eat it as a kid all the time. Days Beauty, hot Cheetos with cream cheese sounds great. Cream cheese will kill the heat. Now I had cream cheese with, not cream cheese, Flamin' Hots with, I think it was melted regular cheese. I think I had that before, like queso cheese or something like that. That wasn't too bad, but I don't be buying hot Cheetos like that. I try to stay away from that. Especially after my friend one time said he had some one night, had a kind of a big bag of them, and I guess his pressure went way up. He had to go to the hospital, so I'm like, nope, not doing that again. But you guys, I'm gonna call it. It's been almost 2 hours. I had a good time. Thank you for joining me, you guys, young and old, new and not so new. Again, next Tuesday, my live 5th year celebration for the channel. There will be either 1 or 2 prize giveaways. There will be the opportunity for the first 10 people that pop up on that live. If I write your name down and you're the first 10 people I see that pop up, you all will get to see the little edited 1 minute or so video. But I am encouraging you all to download Messenger, because that seems to be the only successful way that I could send it to people. So anyway, thank you guys for joining and have a great night. I had fun. Okay, bye.